alcohol and all. If you're too wasted, you can't come here. I see some young people, they have a hard time coming here because they're just too drugged out, and so that you have to dry out. You have to go and do Prabhupada's program a little bit. Know this, no drug. If you're like that and you're just drugs have taken over your life, I mean, if you do things in moderation and it doesn't hurt your devotion here and what you're doing, fine. But if you find, well, I'm sorry, I can't come because I'm just like, oh, I can't even think. I see somebody can't even, I'm good. Their minds are going like nutso. So that's a problem. Then you should dry out, man. Prabhupada was dealing with a lot of people like that. They liked him. Some people like what I'm doing, but they take too many drugs. It's hard for them to stick around, or they come, when they're like a little bit sober. But so Prabhupada was dealing with that. So for those people, you need to get on that program, dry out, man. Because you can't handle it. You take one little drug and then all of a sudden you're for all day long, and then, you can't, just can't even core. They take this, what, meth and speed and oh my God, all kinds of strange things going on now. So if that's your deal, you got to dry out, man. Otherwise, you won't last here. It's going to be a big problem. You got to admit you got a problem. Okay? I'm giving it all up, trying to. Yeah, I mean, as I said, people if they're recreational in what they do and they got a handle of it, it's not, then it's fine. It's okay. I mean, you'll know if it's a hindrance. See, because Raganuga Bhakti, if you're here and going through this, you just start letting go of what is in the way of your progressive devotional service. If it's not so much a problem, it's like coffee. This is actually a drug, This is a drug, coffee. This is, this is a drug. If this got to a point where it was really hindering me, I might, I would have to give it up. Right now, it's fine, So as far as I can see, but if it becomes a problem, we got to give it up. Whatever it is in the way. This is Raganuga Bhakti. You let go of what is in the way of your progress. Yeah, the past story. Yeah, that's another thing, man. The past stories, that's the trauma stuff and all that. Because that ain't real for now. That's just some past story. So whatever you got to do to get over that, because that is in the way of some devotees here. And so you got to recognize that is in your way, man. Not everybody's story is in their way, but in some devotees here, their story is in big time in their way. So whoever that is, focus on that. Make that your mission to get over that story because it ain't real. And if it makes you offensive and so envious and offensive to devotees and to really badmouth them and all that stuff, you'll lose. It's just like you're just out of control. So whatever you have to do to get in control and to the point, and because not people, we all have stories, but if the story is humongously in the way and causes the mad elephant offense, see, mad elephant offense is to blaspheme devotees and criticize and to envy them. See, this has got to go if you want to progress. Otherwise, you'll be back and forth, flip flopping. And it might get so bad the weeds grow really strong that you might be knocked out for a year or two or a lifetime. You don't know. So that's you. Just focus, no big thing. Make it a joyful thing. All right, I know I've identified the demon inside, man. I identified whatever you want to call it, demon, story, drama, trauma, whatever it is. Still, it's a big obstacle. I've identifying it now. Now I can get over it now. That's right. And you will. And so, uprooting the dense darkness in the hearts of the entire world, making the nectar ocean bliss of pure love of Krishna overflow its shores without limit, and cooling this universe tormented by the threefold miseries. See, the whole universe is tormented by the threefold miseries. And this mercy of Lord Caitanya that we deliver to people gives a cooling effect, and starts to cool you off, cool your jets, man. People are like nuclear bombs. They're nuclear energy. See, they're like nuclear energy, and so nuclear gets very hot. You see, you get very hot. You very heated by Maya, by the modes of nature. Heats you up, man. Gets you passionate, man, to build things and to desire things, to hanker, passion, motive passion. You got uncontrolled hankerings and all that stuff, man. Desire for name and fame. Big desire. That's why people become gurus. Soon as they were licking their chops, as soon as Prabhupada, we got to be guru. We're hankering. Who was it? One of these gurus wrote a letter, and he was admitting. He says, "Yeah, when Prabhupada asked us to be Rhythmics, he knew what it was. They weren't qualified to be deliverers of the universe. Come on, man, stop being idols. Just admit you guys lied, you speculate by hook or crook because you were hankering. You see what people do when you're attached to something and when you desire something so much. What do you think religion is? It's full of ministers who hanker for a position, to be important. We hanker for money, wealth, but not the wealth of love of Krishna. There's other wealth, too much into that. Not everybody's like that, but come on, man, let's get real. A lot of persons in religion become like that. They get corrupted because you get disciples worshiping, corrupted very easily. You get a lot of money, man, that you don't really deserve. And corrupted, you hanker for more of it, more disciples, more worship. Corrupted. Why are you corrupted? There's a very logical reason. Because you don't have love of Krishna. You haven't cultivated love of God to the point of ecstatic devotion and let that simmer and mature. I was worshiping Krishna for years in ecstasy before Prabhupada gave the order and the confirmation. Actually gave the confirmation. It was already automatically people were coming. I preached and some people came, Just like now, I don't ask people to call me Guru Dev and all that stuff. They just naturally, if their heart is there, automatically, they say, oh, this person, he's a Maharaj, he's a Bhaktivedanta, he's a Guru, but my Guru Dev. They even say, you're my Guru Dev. They don't ask me. Usually you ask for initiation. All these people, they just come here and they say, you're my Guru, and that's it. First disciple was like that, my ex-wife, She says, no, you're my Guru. You have to do it. My Guru kicked me out because of this love of God. You got to do it. That's how it is, spontaneous. And Prabhupada confirmed it. You're doing exactly what I want you to do. You do more of that. Yes, this is this has my full approval. Distribute this. And then Krishna comes and says, okay, because of your guru, my disciple got that darshan. Little darshan actually saw Krishna in the tree, in the Kadamba tree, heard his voice, everything. I was sitting right there. I didn't see, but she was reporting it as it is, in the scriptures it describes. She didn't read any of this stuff. She's only there for a week or two or three or something, not very long. And she was just like a Fanny, like an Amy, just out of the blue came. I have the feeling there's going to be a lot of those coming like that, which will humble the big sannyasis and the big gurus who don't have this wonderful gift that we have. They can't recognize it yet. See, you got to be a connoisseur, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we're here to teach. What are these? See, this whole poem of Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur, Nectar Moon of Lord Chaitanya, is all about what's going on here that was going on 550 years ago. That kind of mercy was being given there. And that's why I've always loved this poem, because I see that same realization and revelation about the mercy of Lord Chaitanya is brought forward to 2022 here through our Sangha and nowhere else. You can, I mean, everybody, ISKCON devotees, if you hear this message, and Gaudiya Math Samiti, any of you devotees, you can check it yourself. You can check, here I'm preaching and teaching about this poem, this Nectar Moon of Lord Chaitanya by the greatest devotee, Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur, an acharya, one of our acharyas. And then you can see, are those qualities that he's glorifying in our Sangha? Are devotees recipients of this kind of amazing grace? And you can see. So Janaki said, my Krishna made me beg and pray for Guru. That's when you appeared in my life. Oh. Fanny says, you are not only my Guru, but also my hero. Oh. How unbelievable, man. I'm really moved. Gabriel, all right, you came. So come and stay. Don't deviate. Just grab all this mercy going on here. Don't let anything pull you away. And you'll make it back to Godhead just by sticking here. Yeah, see, uprooting the dense darkness in the hearts of the entire world, making the nectar ocean of bliss of pure love of Krishna overflow its shores without limit. See, its shores. See, love of Krishna overflows its shores in the form of tears and mucus. See, it starts coming out. See, this is like the shore, right? The shore. And it comes out of your eyes, overflows. See, the bliss of pure love of Krishna comes out of your nose, even. The mucus, you got to blow your nose, overflow its shores, in your heart, this devotion exudes from them. See, from the spiritual master, ecstatic prema emanates. From you guys, ecstatic premas is starting to emanate too. See, and and by their words, the real devotees, by their words, their realized knowledge and understanding, ignorance is destroyed. Your threefold miseries are destroyed. By finding the real path, you get the cooling bliss and transcendental knowledge. You give up your offenses. Your ignorance that is keeping you doing bad things that are not good for you. Yeah. May the splendid moonlight of Lord Chaitanya Chandra eternally shine within your hearts. See, that cooling effect, may it eternally shine, and it will. You come here, this is the whole gold of life is easily given here. See, love of Krishna is life's ultimate goal, is very easily given here. Shama Sundari, welcome. Eternally shine in your hearts. You know what? I think I got to stop. And if you missed any of it, you can watch the replay. But I think I need to stop here. Yeah. This is. I did a lot of singing today too. Okay, thank you, friends. We'll stop here for a little bit. until the next spontaneous urge to glorify the absolute truth. Yeah. Thank you for coming and encouraging me to talk about Krishna.